live, and we are live on Joker's on Duty. And so, anyhow, if you can tell, I keep my head a bit of a shave. So, again, I got rid of the African lion safari hairdo. So, again, just in time for the village fair, starting Friday night to Monday. And so that'll be pretty good. And so I thought I'd take you live for a bit before we get into the big heavy weekend. I'm gonna wait until the setup is actually totally complete. We're halfway there, and so that way I can get a good live stream of the fairgrounds for you. And that we have a couple good. I guess we got some dead. We're gonna have what you call some time of relaxation time, dead time, and that kind of stuff. And hey, Donald, how you doing? Excuse me. So, I do have to eventually get myself a new pair of sunshades sometime down the road. I got my old pair on, and excuse me. And so anyhow, things are coming along great. Today was a busy day for me. This morning I worked at the dentist office until about 9:45. Then I came home, did my papers. Well, I eight till 10, and then I slipped down to the park to help finish doing some setup and that kind of stuff, and help with the last bit of electrical. So glad to see nobody electrocuted themselves with all the rain we had today, and so so anyhow. And so tomorrow is there's a couple. Tomorrow's gonna be tomorrow. There's gonna be a little bit more completion, and then there's going and that kind of thing, and then we're ready to go for Friday night. So again, that's when the big fair lifts off is Friday night at 6 o'clock, and that kind of stuff, and making sure that my wife did not miss any spots whatsoever. That, so there's not ingrowing hair. So that you can't grab, which is cool. And so anyhow, at certain times during our relaxed times when it's not so busy. Usually it's busy and we get so busy on that kind of stuff too. We may not get much time to go live, but I'm going to try to see what live time we have and that kind of stuff. So so during the quiet hour, we'll probably be able to go live a bit at least. So that way you can that way you can see around the park and that kind of stuff too. Actually, I was trying to talk my wife into going for a walk tonight, so we can actually get a bit of a live, get a bit of a live feed tonight of what so far what's all been set up, and but that's kind of cool, and so I guess tonight we're just sitting back chilling, watching movies and that kind of stuff, and finished watching some series on Netflix, and hit you back, and so that's what's coming up, and Oh, yeah, string all over the place here. Ah, that's not bad. Alright, I got my doilies all over the place, and also too, got myself a new lunch bag. Bought myself a new lunch bag, so that way I can carry my lunch. So it's an actual cooler bag. It actually looks like a camera bag or something Mary Poppins probably would carry. Um, so you guys can see that, and it unzippers and it's got the nice inflatable to keep it nice and cool in there with the ice packs. That sucker won't be heavy. So again, we'll put that over there, and so also too, we will eventually be live on YouTube again too as well. Also too, excuse me, because right now I'm still trying to figure out how to actually go live on Twitch. So far, with my Twitch account, we've been dashboarding. We've been dashboarding broadcasting. It means what I pre-record on Facebook gets downloaded and actually gets uploaded to Twitch, which it goes on to what you call a dashboard broadcast TV. So, so that way, when you follow me on my account, you can go into my videos and you can view them and watch them, and still write on them. You can write on my dashboard, and so you can write messages on my dashboard and that kind of stuff. And you can send little tokens and that kind of stuff. It is like Facebook but different. Some people say it's a little bit better, and so again, we're dashboarding our shows. We're dashboarding, pre-recording and dashboarding broadcasting to video publisher. So that'd be really cool. So that way it is. It's a little extra work, but our videos still get there. And also too, MF is on actually right now. From 8 o'clock till 9 with Michael Klotz from Guelph, Ontario. And so anyhow, just getting all ready for a busy weekend, and that. So we're actually gonna see how much live stream time we get. Probably not a lot. We kind of work around our breaks and our down times when it's not so busy. So again, I'll be on the microphone this year. I might be a little different, but everybody's a little different on the microphone. Especially when it comes down to like a Joker's on Duty style. That is definitely a bit of a twist. That is totally different. So again, like I said, that is there's no rules. Well, there is, but there's it is as long as you're coaching people in to play the birthday game and you still say birthday somewhere in there. It doesn't matter how different it is, as long as you say the birthday thingamajogger to get people to buy the coins to play the game. You can actually add your own kind of sense of humor to it. I know one guy does. He does. One guy he does a good impression of Adam Sandler. He's funny. But apparently, I guess the birthday game is shopping at Walmart now for the giveaway to give the toys away. I guess the birthday game captain doesn't shop at Giggles anymore. To one company out of Toronto, I guess there's a company that he deals with. Like there's a deal out of Toronto, and for the rest of the stuff that he can't get, he goes to Walmart for. It works. But I guess he couldn't get any of the Spider-Man stuff this time around. So again, or any of the Avenger characters. I guess they were, because there was a big sale on basketballs and they were all sold out. And that, so again, those are some of the updates. So again, I always like keep them busy and that, and also too, I changed the movie. Again, I pushed my table back, make more room, and so in my little studio room here, you probably noticed a little bit just behind me with a little bit of the corner of the shelving. I brought all my movie shelves in here and that kind of stuff again, and made myself a little bit more room, and so that way I can kind of relax. And so anyhow, we're also too. Relic the Clown. He's on Omega Mondays, and then he's After Dark on Fridays sometimes too. So I think I would be missing him this Friday because of the weekend, because of the fair. But I did get a glimpse of him on Monday there that was passed, and then most of the other time, guys, he is on Twitch. So he goes between Twitch, and then he goes. Excuse me. He goes between Twitch and then to Facebook. So, and that, hey Paul, how you doing? Paul Elmhurst, and that. So, and so also Tuesday I made coffee club. Usually I don't go all the time, but I figured it'd be nice once in a while to pop my head in there and say hello. And not be rude and that kind of thing, and have coffee with the guys. I'm not there every Tuesday like I used to be. The odd Tuesday I get there and that kind of thing. So again, they sit there. They sit there. They have coffee and that kind of stuff, and it's like a men's coffee club and that kind of stuff. And goes from 10 to 12 and that kind of thing. So it is a nice coffee social. Now there are, with Wyerton here, there is several coffee clubs that do go through Tim Hortons, that meet up at Tim Hortons. I don't know who the other ones are led by, but there is a lot of coffee clubs that come in and out of there. There are actual authentic coffee clubs on top of the everyday customers. So that's actually his organization affiliated that meet there, that have their own inter-organization, inter-coffee club. Occasionally, some of our Rotarians go there for coffee, and they have their own little club that meet there now and then for coffee or whatever. As a group, so they have an inter-coffee club and that kind of stuff in their group as well. With a bunch of guys, a bunch of them will meet up for coffee, and they'll have a bit of a coffee social or whatever, and that. So that is really, really cool. And also too, if I get a hold of the guy, what was it? I'll have to get a hold of him tomorrow night, so that way I can renew my Friends of Rotary membership. So that kind of stuff. So that is kind of cool. Friends of Rotary is a Rotarian club, but it is Friends of Rotary. They are still Rotarians, but Friends of Rotary just cannot vote. They can make suggestions, but we can't vote. We can only go up to 10 meetings a year within the year. So, and that kind of stuff. And so if we meet with the international club, and that they have they have a meeting, and it's $20 and that kind of thing for that night meeting. And if it is a night social, it is $10 and that kind of thing. So again, if it is a social night, sometimes it's downstairs at the Legion playing pool, or it's at a night out at a hockey game or whatever they're planning on doing. So again, or it's a movie night down in Owen Sound or something like that at the theater. So again, when they have their social nights, then also too they have a big both all Rotary clubs get together, like the International, the Interact, and Friends of Rotary. They have what you call usually in January they have a trivia night, which kind of funny stuff. Everybody enjoys that one, and then in the springtime we have the Maple Magic Sugar Maple Bush, and that kind of thing, which I'll be helping out with this year. Also going to put my name in for helping out with Amazing Race, and coming next June. So, and these guys go all over the place. Go Sauble Beach. They're sometimes they're out at Sauble Beach, and that kind of stuff. And today was they did the 12-seater bicycle ride for Heart and Stroke Foundation, and that out at Sauble. So again, like I said, that is and then there's some type of during the weekend, on the Civic Holiday weekend, Rotary has their big early Sunday morning. I think it is either Saturday morning or Sunday morning race. I think it's either Saturday or Sunday morning, where they meet at the Elk Farm, and everybody runs into town and that kind of stuff. So it's another type of fundraiser that they do, and people sign up for it, and they actually run into down to the arena. They start at the Elk Farm out here at the Elk Farm, and they actually run the Grey Goose Trail down into town. So this is kind of cool stuff for the fundraisers and stuff like that. I didn't get my name in time for that this year, but I will probably help out with that next year, even if it's just a water boy. So again, especially in the heat, though, they got to make sure that the runners have a lot of water and that kind of thing, stuff like that. And it's really cool because again, the OPP guys block off the streets or the section that the guys are going to be running into town, the racing route. So there's a lot of cool stuff. And Amazing Race is an actual television show, actually, that is sponsored and organized by Rotary and International, and we have that here every usually at the beginning of every summer, just right when the summer hits and that kind of stuff too. So that is quite cool. And then we've got a golf tournament coming up on August the 16th at the golf club here, and so I think I'll probably put my name in to help out with that. So again, there's a lot of cool opportunities for volunteer and stuff like that.